What is happening, fishing friends, and welcome to another episode. Now, tonight's episode is going to be a little bit different format. This is actually an accumulation of 3 different trips with 3 different gentlemen who I had the honor of meeting and fishing with this year. Now, the cool part is all 3 of these gentlemen are Iowa anglers, and initially when we went out, got done with the trip, and you know, it wasn't a 20 fish day on each of these, and I thought, dadgummit, I'm not going to be able to get a video out of these each time when I got done. Well, I fell asleep last night editing a different video and woke up this morning and thought about these videos and thought, you know what? All 3 of these guys were kind enough and humble enough to invite me out on their boats. I need to do a video. So first off is a trip with my man, Alan. Now, Alan, I actually work with him. He's a very nice guy. I was saving this one because I thought we were going to get out again. We didn't make it happen, you know, with life and families, work, all that stuff. It gets hectic. But so let's stop talking and look at that one. What is happening today, fishing friends? Doing something a little bit different today. Going out in the canoe, going out with my man, Alan. He invited me this weekend, said, hey, you want to go out in the canoe, see if we can catch some walleye, maybe some bass? So that's what we're getting ready to do. He's coming right now. We're going to launch the canoe. Here we go. All right, so I didn't even think about it, but we're going to be in a canoe, so I don't want to bring everything in case we tip it, is what Alan said. Yeah, may not want to bring all that in case we tip it. Little lipless, little squirble. A little cotton cordell squirble.
You ready for that, Winkleman?
I wish I had the gold chain.
GoPro and everything.
I got the. I told you I'm filming. Are you okay with me filming?
No, that's fine. I'm sure people will love to watch us not catch fish. All right, you got it backwards.
I didn't even think about it. I just jumped in. Please don't tip before we've even got out and caught any fish.
Is your GoPro waterproof?
No.
Holy mackerel. That is the...
How'd you guys tip the canoe? Oh,
got it in backwards.
Well, first we got it backwards and tipped it. Then we got attacked by 17 horny geese. These geese are frisky, kind of being jerks. Good one. Real good one. Real good one. Oh, it's a musky. Please tell me I'm recording. Oh my gosh. On a 1/4 ounce red lipless, I just got a musky. My first frickin' musky of the year. Are you joking? Are you frickin' joking?
How are we gonna get this?
Unbelievable. I'm gonna grab it.
They don't have teeth, do they?
Oh yeah, they have teeth. I'm gonna have to gill them. Hey, turn this, turn this.
How do you want me to do it? You want me to try to grab him for you?
Did I just lose him? Nope. Oh.
I was gonna say, there's no way you're gonna keep that sucker. That was cool. Would you catch him on?
Red lipless.
Hey, you got a picture of him though? Did you get him on your video?
I was trying to get us turned around. He was underneath the boat and just cut it on the boat. I couldn't get him out from under the boat. That was a good muskie.
What do you think he was? 35 inches?
No, he was probably just a 30 incher, but you don't expect to catch a 30 incher on a 1/4 ounce rattle trap. Okay, so big shout out to my man Alan. Thanks for letting me come out in the canoe with you. Sorry for almost tipping it before we even caught any fish. It was a fun time. Okay, next up is my man TJ Tucker. Now, I would have never met TJ if it wasn't for the Instagrams. We talked to each other one night. I don't remember, we liked a video or something of each other's, and we got to talking, and I found out he's only a couple hours away from me. So we got to talking, and he said, you know what, I need to get up your way and do some fishing. He said, would you like to come out on the boat with me? I've got a spot for you. I said, yes, sir, I would like to join you. So let's go take a look at that trip. We were in search of some muskie. No big muskelinge on this one, but we did still have some fun, so let's take a look at it. What's happening, fishing friends? I am out on the boat with a special guest.
Trevor, TJ Tucker 88 on Instagram.
TJ, check out some of his posts. I'll leave his Instagram account down below, but this dude I'm excited to get out with because he loves to fish the big baits. He chases the big fish, and as you all know, they're called DEBO Dinks for a reason. I don't get to get on the huge fish, but we're out here in search of some muskie, some larger bass. He said he's already had some luck. He's been out for a little bit. I just got off, so hopefully we can get something. So let's quit yapping, get fishing.
Let's do it.
Actually, on this grass, it used to be a whole grass point here that was, when it was low, I had probably a 1.5 pound, 2 pound hybrid on, and a muskie came up and T-boned it.
Really?
And yeah, had it. And I'm like, oh, what am I going to do if I get this in? Because I wasn't even, you know, I was bass fishing when it was low. It was a good one. Of course, you know, it just broke my line, you know, head
like,
shake. And you ever fished McBride?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I hooked, me and my buddy went out in the canoe. I was just throwing a little 1/2 ounce rattle trap this year and had probably a 30 something hooked.
Oh, Musky?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had them out.
Yeah, that's another good one for Musky. Hopefully this reel holds up on me. I set it on a snapping turtle last week and busted the handle. Oh my gosh, it feels like a child's toy. I hate doing that.
Oh yeah, every time I pick up a conventional rig and throw it, the first couple casts are always pretty gnarly. I'm used to the bait throwing itself.
Got him! Oh wow, and it's a monster. There it is, first one of the day.
He hit like a monster.
First one of the day, look at that. Smoked the old pop and perch. All right, well, number one on the day. Gosh, look at how tubby he is.
Size.
He hit it like he was gonna do something about it.
He hit that thing.
All right. There we go. Well, that's a really bad sign for me because once I get a frog fish, there's nothing else I want to do. There we go. Number one on the day. A giant by no means, but it's a frog fish. I'll take those all day. Get out of here.
But Oliver, he says the same thing. That's why when he does his guide trips, he don't even start until like 11.
Really?
Yeah, he don't go out and do the morning thing. He goes like 11 to 6 and
There's one.
look at all the great fish he's got.
You can tell it's a huge one when you can do that. All right, number two for Debo, bass for the night. There we go, another little fella. You can just keep him on and use him for musky bait. Yeah, I don't want to mess around with that. That's a 130 plopper. That is almost half the size of that fish, and he still ate it. God, look at his belly though. Little guy. All right, number two on the night for me. Still no giants. Another one. Huge, absolutely huge. And people won't fish the 130 because they say it's too big. Oh, another beast for Debo on the night. Well, it's been a bit of a grind. We thought we were going to get on a few more earlier. So far, a few on Topwater. Guy's not big again, but man, they all got little bellies. They're eating well. All right. Get back in there, fella. How many of you have seen one of those in person? Comment below if you know what that thing is. God, that thing is beautiful. Guess it says it right there on the tail.
Those things get chewed, man.
I bet.
Those are good baits, negotiators.
Look at that one. Beautiful little baits. Got the goods. Look at that. Hook rash, fish rash. It's well-used bait.
AGV.
God, those things look awesome, dude. Look at that. How real does that look? Looks like a big, huge shad that's just waiting to get ate.
They only did a limited run of 100 of them. That's number 17.
This was at the Ozarks?
Yeah.
God, those things are beautiful, dude. There's one.
You got a fish?
Yep, that's just a bass. Yeah. Took it down like he was big.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. First one of the day for me. It is in typical Debo fashion, a dink. But
You were fishing that topwater.
oh,
Fishing that big topwater.
there we go. Little dude on the day. Yeah, little guy. No, little guy. Another little Debo. Oh, he's a little better. Over a pound. Better than a kick in the teeth. There we go. Second topwater fish. Not a big guy, but still fun. So big shout out to my man TJ. I've linked his Instagram and YouTube accounts below. That dude has caught some absolute giants on glide baits here in Iowa, which you just don't see a lot of. We don't have a bunch of tanks like Florida and Texas or whatever. Honestly, I've been scared to throw them, and I'm going to talk about that more in a video soon to come. I've kind of been scared to throw those big, huge glide baits, and I'll talk about that more. Now that dude is definitely not scared to throw them. Maybe I can convince him to come over and do some talk about some glide baits and big swim baits this winter. I know in the couple times that I got to fish with him, I learned a lot. He was very helpful, and I think he can share some good information for beginners. So maybe I can pay that forward, get him over, talk about some of that stuff, go through it, and I can share it with all of you. Okay, so finally is my man Matt. Now, again, another guy here from Iowa, very cool. He invited me out on my boat, and he actually did catch a muskie, which was pretty cool. Now, this trip was just a few weeks ago, and this was actually just before he and Mrs. Matt had their baby, so congrats to both of you on that. There's nothing better than welcoming another little living being into your family. I've had the honor of doing that a couple times, so let's take a look at that trip. What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Out today with my man Matt.
What's up, fishing friends?
In his boat today, he was gracious enough to bring me out. I'm pretty excited. We've got some cloud cover. However, it has cooled down a lot. This morning driving here, it was what, 48, I think?
Yeah, 48, 49.
Yeah. Water temperature is, we're looking at
64 degrees right now.
Or 64. 64 degrees, you know what I meant. I've caught one so far on the Thunder Cricket. You'll see that here in just a minute. I don't know, maybe some lipless. Matt's been saying they've been eating the square bills out here, so I don't know. I haven't been here for a few years. We'll try to figure them out.
Hit the oh. I forgot you do that, don't you?
There's one. First one of the day on the old Strike King. The Thunder Cricket. Not a big guy, but hey, at least that's a fish on the day. Not too cold. A little over a pound. We'll take it. Later, dude. Bite. Nice. Popped it and came back for it. On the old swim bait. Oh, that's a good one. Is it a muskie?
Yes, it's a muskie.
Oh, it is. It's a little muskie. Yes, that's awesome. Let me net him. Look at that. Well, you got your muskie for the year.
Muskie for the year. Yeah.
Fishing for muskie with muskie bait's nothing. Yeah. He comes out and catches one on the old Sungill Kitech. Is that what color that is?
That's just the perch Kitech.
Oh, perch. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Heck yeah, dude. There it is. Little muskie on the old Kitech. Look at that toothy critter. Get him? Nice. I'll crank on the wood. Matt with his second one, hooking up on the scoreable. There it is. Another little one over a pound. Nice. Yeah. All right. Well, our first bite in I don't know how long. Matt on another one with the old square bill. Thank goodness. Little piece of isolated timber. I can't get anything figured out. Well, there we go. Little hungry green sunfish there. My second fish of the day. Absolute beast. There we go. Second one of the day for me. Hungry green sunfish. Go. There's one. Howdy, guy. On the old man bear pig, huh? Well, you're kicking my butt today. Awesome. On the Texas rig, another one all about the same size. I'm rolling, right? That away. Good job, sir. We should have strapped you with the camera. It could have just been your show today.
By the way, your reel cleaning video
Yeah?
has literally saved me and my father hundreds of dollars. I'm thinking reels have just been, crapped out or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep making that.
Did you do your own reel cleaning and stuff?
On all of mine. Ever since I watched your video, I had about 2 reels. One I don't have in here, but it was just acting weird when I was retrieving it. And
Uh-huh.
stuff, and watched your video and went and cleaned it. And it had a bunch of just buildup in. Shoot, if I hadn't watched that video, I would have thrown that reel out and went and bought a new one.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad it helped. There's one. Not a big one. It's a fish though. All right, well that was quite a grind for my second fish. Basically all day. Caught one in the first 5 minutes. Threw on the old DT6, cranking around. Number 2 on the day. It's definitely not a big one. Pounder at best. Sorry folks, it's been slow. So Matt, thank you very much for letting me spend the morning with you out in the boat. It was a fun time. I hope we can do that again. I don't know about this year. Unfortunately, winter is drawing in close. Here in Iowa, the temperatures dropped a lot. So if not this year, for sure next year. I appreciate you letting me come out. So that's going to do it for tonight, folks. I want all of you to comment below and let me know what you want to see more of this winter. Unfortunately, here in Iowa, winter is going to be here soon, so I need to think of more things I can do. Do you want to see more how-to videos? Maybe you just want to see some more lure reviews. Heck, maybe you'd like to see some more gear reviews. This is a new one I just got. We'll talk about that soon. Good budget reel. I've had a few people ask me to do some more ice fishing. I'm gonna have to get better at that because I'm not the best, but I'm gonna be doing it. And I've even thought about getting an airbrush to do some custom painting on lures, paint those up. Heck, maybe I'll even send those to some of you. So comment below and let me know what you all would like to see this winter. But that's enough for me. It is late. I gotta get to bed. And today's subscribe, fish, and friend shout out, I won't forget. That's my guys, Alan, TJ, and Matt. Thank you all for watching. I wouldn't have met you all if we didn't get talking about fishing and all that stuff. So thank you all for watching, and until next time,